From the onset, this event had the appearance of a typical athlete send-off. For the Jennifer Jones Rink, this was one last chance to connect with friends and family before hitting the long road to Sochi. But there was much more to it. Once they had qualified for the Winter Olympics, members of the Jones foursome decided they wanted their families to come along. However, that's easier said than done. According to one family member, the individual price tag is steep.
It's probably in the neighborhood of about $15,000.
That kind of cost would not be an issue for athletes like Sidney Crosby or Jonathan Taves, but for curlers, it's a much different story.
I think that the difficulty with comparing a professional hockey player who makes millions to these girls who all have real jobs. They all have real lives, their moms and their sisters, and it all costs money.
With that in mind, the Rink's home club decided to organize this fundraising event. Members of the St. Vital Curling Club, along with the team's sponsors, wanted to help the Jones foursome realize the dream of having their families come along for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It ended up being a successful and emotional night.
I would like to present you with a check for $25,000.
This surprise check presentation from former world champion Randy Ferbey set the tone for the night. In the end, more than enough money was raised to help send the Rink's families to Russia.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I know that if I didn't go, I'd be crying at home. Yeah. I'd rather be crying there. Yeah. So, we're going to enjoy every second that we're there.
It'll be better than watching them on TV.
I'm going to cry. Our families have done so much for us, and they've supported us, and I know it was a big debate for a lot of them whether they could afford to come, and we all said that we wanted you there. And we find a way to get you there, and this is just, wow. What can we say? I mean, it's amazing, and I looked over and my mom was crying, and Joe's mom was crying, and everybody was crying, and because it just takes a huge burden off, and it's just because of kindness.
How Team Canada fares in Sochi, of course, remains to be seen. What is certain is they will go into the Olympics with those closest to them in the stands, and it's all thanks to their extended curling family. For Shaw TV in Winnipeg, I'm Al Foster.